and genuine change for Zimbabwe. As Godfrey said, on February 13, an inclusive government consisting of 2 MDC formations and ZANU-PF was inaugurated. We welcomed then and we welcome now that inclusive government, formed now by a structure we call the MDC-PF. Because we are committed to the welfare of the people of Zimbabwe, we want that inclusive government to work. We want that inclusive government to work in order to alleviate the extreme suffering that the people of Zimbabwe have endured unnecessarily and undeservedly for well close to a decade. And because of that, we offer ourselves in our individual capacity and collectively as the new MKD party to support and assist that inclusive government. We say to President Mugabe and Prime Minister Tsvangirai, the activists and members of MKD party are a resource at your disposal so that we can serve the interests of the people of Zimbabwe, so that we can get Zimbabwe working again efficiently and effectively for the benefit of its citizens, so that we can bring to Zimbabwe and the life of Zimbabweans real change. But we must note with serious concern that the inclusive government is not on a track record of 5 months responding to the genuine needs of the gravity of the crisis facing Zimbabweans every day. When the priority of an inclusive government which purports its primary call is to solve the country's problems is bickering and fighting over motor cars, we cannot help but express disquiet and discontent. When the articulation of an inclusive government whose commitment is to resolve the country's problems decisively and quickly is to bicker over which document is taken as a basis or not, it doesn't give us confidence that the commitment is there to solve the country's problems. The people of Zimbabwe are ready for real change, and MKD is offering itself as the vehicle for the people of Zimbabwe to achieve that change. But because we are not in the business of power politics, we are not in the business of command and control, we want to reaffirm again our availability, our willingness, and our readiness to support the inclusive government to serve the people of Zimbabwe genuinely and honestly, with integrity, without corruption. Let me take this opportunity to thank the activists of MDC, the activists of the activists of MKD for their commitment and their resoluteness in staying the course. I am aware of the rocky path we have traversed in the last 18 months. I have heard, and in many cases have also felt, your frustration at the slow pace of transformation of the movement of volunteers to a fully fledged political party. I understand and I share the frustration. However, I say, kumanya hakusi kusika. Today, we are here. We are launching our party. I take this opportunity to thank this team, the steering committee, the national steering committee of our party. We have paved the way for us to be where we are today. We have worked diligently, quietly. We have worked effectively to place us to where we are today. And I say to the activists and members to be of our party, let us be guided by our key values of service to the people, honestly, with integrity. Let us bring out the best of the skills and the competence among us so that we can make a difference to what politics can be. If I talk like a missionary, it's because I believe we are on a mission. We are on a mission to clean the politics of Zimbabwe, to make politics the art of service, to remove from the vocabulary the phrase, the cliche which says politics is dirty, so that everyone will accept that the politics of service is clean, it's honest, it has integrity, it is driven by competence and the need and the commitment to serve. On February 5, 2008, I offered myself, Simba Makoni, as an individual to the service of our people when I launched the campaign for the President of Zimbabwe. Today, on your behalf, the activists of MKD, the movement of volunteers who started by supporting an individual independent candidate to the movement that worked to create a new party that the people of Zimbabwe deserve. I now offer not just an individual, Simba Makoni, but I offer a team of fresh leaders, a team of largely young leaders, a team of relatively unknown leaders, but a team of leaders who come without baggage. A team of leaders who carry no prejudices. A team of leaders who have nothing to hide. A team of leaders who are not motivated by greed and power, but who are motivated by service to the people. I say thank you, colleagues, for your patience, particularly for offering to help get our country working again. It would be remiss of me if I did not publicly acknowledge the support that I got from this young lady called Chikomako. Life has not been easy in our household in the last 18 months. She has carried it all cheerfully. Thank you. In conclusion, I say to all of us who are coming forward to join Mavambo Kusile Dawn, and to the people of Zimbabwe to whom we are offering our service, that let us build a party with a difference. Let us build a party of service. Let us build a party that will create a new brand of politics, not only in Zimbabwe, but on the African continent. A party that will get our country working again, and a party that will facilitate real change for Zimbabwe. Nyabongo, dinotenda. I thank you.
Power, Amandla, comrades and friends, as students in particular and youth in general,